Chocolate bark is an all-time favorite of almost everyone that loves chocolate. For the beginning chocolatier, it is the simplest thing in the world to make, and with creative ingredient variations, the changes and possibilities are endless. I'm Lynn, your gourmet candy maker, and when we come back, I'm going to show you how to make candy cane bark. During the holiday season, when you don't have much time, but you still want to give a really special gift from your kitchen, chocolate bark is the perfect solution and will be a remembered hit with everyone on your gift list. Peppermint, or candy cane bark as we call it, is at the top of the wish list of a lot of your favorite chocolate lovers. Buying it at your local gourmet store or that beautiful national kitchen store, well, we know how expensive that can be. This recipe costs pennies and is super easy to make with beautiful festive results. The ingredients that you'll need are 1 pound of premium dark or semi-sweet chocolate, tempered, remember, and 1 pound premium white chocolate, also tempered. Resist using the non-chocolate candy coatings like the melty wafers. They just don't taste the same. You'll need 10 medium-sized candy canes. Make them fresh, buy them right now, and break them into small chunks. You'll also need 1/8 teaspoon peppermint oil, no more. The tools you'll need are 1 cookie sheet lined with parchment paper and an offset spatula or a wide knife to spread the chocolate. Now here's a heads up. As with all recipes, taking time prepping your ingredients will give you wonderful results and make your recipe very easy to complete. Have all your ingredients measured and ready before you start. Have both flavors of chocolate tempered and ready to go. And then clear enough refrigerator space to accommodate your cookie sheet for a nice, quick chill. So the ingredients that you'll need to make your delicious candy cane bark are 1 pound of semi-sweet chocolate, 1 pound of white chocolate for the topping, about 10 candy canes, medium size. They look like about this. Nice little, they come in packs of 20, I think. You want to break your candy canes into little chunks about like this. Now a lot of recipes call for crushing the candy canes, and I like the big chunks to be the pieces that you show on top, and then I use the soft crushed ingredients to put in my chocolate so that you get a nice little crunch around the inside the chocolate itself. But these are the decorations that we put on top to identify it as delicious candy cane bark. And then we'll also need 1/8 teaspoon of peppermint oil. Now this is peppermint extract. I would recommend peppermint oil, but we can use extract as well, as long as it's pure. The first thing we're going to do is prepare our dark chocolate, which is already in temper. I've done this before our session, so it's wonderful. It's nice and cool, definitely within the tempered zone. And I'm going to introduce my peppermint oil, just an itty bit. As you know, 1/8 of a teaspoon is certainly not very much. Now the reason that we prefer oil over extract is oil will blend a little easier with chocolate. Sometimes extract or alcohol-based flavorings will cause your chocolate to seize a little bit. This is such a small amount that, as you can see, we're not having any problem whatsoever. And oh, it smells so good. Okay, that's the first introduction of our peppermint flavor. And then we're going to put this in our chocolate. But the minute you put this in your chocolate, it's going to start to firm up or solidify. So we need to be prepared to immediately put this out on our cookie sheet. So here we go. And again, this is about 10 to 12 chopped candy canes, and I've just taken the candy canes, broken them up, and then sort of sifted them and separated the beautiful chunks from the little crunchy morsels are going to flavor the rest of our dark chocolate. So now this is all blended. I'm going to take it and just pour it out. Very simple. Now all of this looks really easy, and it is incredibly easy. The tricky part is tempering your chocolate. And if you're not familiar with tempering, check our website, gourmetcandymaker.com, and there is a video lesson on tempering chocolate. So now I'm just going to take this and spread it out. I hope you can see this. Let me do this. Like that. So we're going to spread this out to about 1/8 of an inch. We want this to be only 1/8 of an inch because we're going to introduce another layer, which is the white chocolate. And our ultimate thickness will be just about 1/4 inch. You want it to be thin enough that it bites easily with your teeth, it doesn't break your teeth, and thick enough to give you a nice flavorful chunk. So I've smoothed this out nicely, and you can see that there are nice little chunks of peppermint in the chocolate itself. Now the fun thing about chocolate bark is there's no precise shape or mold. You can just sort of have fun with it. I have it on my fingers. I'll take that off. And we're just going to let this sit just for a few seconds. And the reason I'm doing that is I want this to set ever so slightly so that when I introduce the white chocolate, I'm not going to smear the two together. It happens a little bit, but if we let it set for just a minute or two, it helps. It's really beautiful to have a super white top and then the rich dark chocolate base. What you'll end up with this recipe is 2 pounds, pound and a pound, of chocolate bark. And if you give 1/4 pound to your gift list, that's plenty, and they will pretty much love you forever. Okay, our dark chocolate base has set just a tiny bit, but it's still sticky, which is what we want because we want the white chocolate to adhere to it. So now we're going to pour our white chocolate over the dark chocolate. And again, remember, it's perfectly tempered, premium chocolate. I really encourage you to, as we always say, buy the best you can find and the best you can afford, because the taste of premium chocolate really makes a big difference. Okay, I'll take my spatula and I'll evenly spread this out. Look how pretty that is. And we got just a little breakthrough there, but that's okay. When we're finished, our pieces should be anywhere between 1/4 inch and maybe 3/8 of an inch thick. That's just going to be perfect thickness. Yummy, 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 delicious. Okay, so then we just do a little design, whatever you want. We do have some time, so if you want to get a little wacky crazy, you can. It almost looks like frosting, but this is premium Calabo white chocolate, and oh, it's so good. Okay, hands off. Now we do the beautiful part. And I really like a lot of control with this. Now some recipes have you put all of the candy cane powder and the small crystals and everything on top. I really like a very distinct look, the real stark, pure chunks of candy cane on top of the white chocolate. I mean, is this just gorgeous? It's so festive. Even if you put just a couple of tiny pieces in your holiday assortments, it just makes you say Happy Holidays. And it smells so, so good. So to recap, we have little baby shards of peppermint candy in our base dark chocolate. We also have just a dab of peppermint oil or extract. So we have lots and lots of flavorful candy cane or peppermint. And then to make this all set, I just give this a couple of pretty big hits, like this. And what this does is it seats the pieces of peppermint into the chocolate, which is what you want. So there you have it. This is candy cane bark from the Gourmet Candy Maker. You've made about 2 pounds. We're going to put this in the refrigerator for a quick 20-minute chill so that it's a hard snap through and through. When we come back, we'll take it out of the refrigerator, break it into pieces, put it on a platter, and you'll see just how beautiful and tasty it is. Be sure to subscribe to our RSS feed and stay tuned for the next Gourmet Candy Maker show. Bye for now.